students, the morning good very my. Excuse me. My very good. My morning good the very. A very good morning to all of you, my dear students. My name is Rishiraj and I am your new English language teacher. What I was trying to demonstrate by saying those two incorrect sentences, that by not only knowing the words to convey the idea, we can convey it. We need to adjust them in a proper order. This is exactly what we discussed in our introduction class, that even we use the right words to convey the idea, just like a very good morning to all of you, my dear students. These are a complete set of words, but whenever they are arranged in a proper order, then only they will make a proper sense. Otherwise, they will create some other sense or totally not make any sense at all. Okay? So this is what we discussed in our previous class. This is called a sentence. A group of words that makes a complete sense is called a sentence. What does it mean, a complete sense? Like, let's say if we say a very good, it's not a sentence. Okay. A very good morning is also not a sentence, but a very good morning, my dear students. So it's making a complete sentence that someone is wishing to their students that it's a very good morning. They are wishing that they wish that the students' morning, the students' whole day becomes very good, as I wish every day to all of you. So this is a sentence. Okay. In the book also there are some examples given of sentences. Let's see a few of them. Like Bhagat Singh was a true patriot. Okay, patriot means Deshbhakt. Okay, Hindi it's called Deshbhakt. So Bhagat Singh was a true patriot. If we will remove any one word, let's say patriot, then the sentence will sound like this. A Bhagat Singh was a true. No complete meaning. Okay. Okay, if we will say that Bhagat Singh true patriot, it's also not making what's Bhagat Singh true patriot, but it's not connecting those two things. Okay, so Bhagat Singh was a true patriot. It's a full meaning of a sentence that there was a man, a hero of our nation. His name was Bhagat Singh and he was a true patriot. Okay, let's look a couple more sentences. Like, how beautiful the sunset. How beautiful is the sunset? If there is having a sunset in the book, it is also showing a picture of sunset. So if we say that how beautiful is the sunset, and if we remove one word out of it, let's say if we say how beautiful is the, is it making any sense? No. If you will say how the is sunset, no sense. How beautiful is the sunset? If we will say sunset is beautiful, the how, it's also not making sense. So words and proper arrangement both are necessary to convey a clear message, convey the complete idea, give the clear picture of what I am trying to convey. I am very sure you must have understood this. Let's see one more example. Okay. How green the trees are in the monsoon. Okay. The writer of this sentence wants to express that in the season of monsoon, the trees, the flora and fauna become so green and fresh and looks very pleasing to the eyes. So he is expressing it like how green the trees are in the monsoon. If we will say how green the monsoon, it will not make a complete sense. How green the trees in the, it will also not make a sentence. If we will use the words but jumble it, let's say a monsoon, the green is how beautiful the, it's also not making sense. But how green the trees are in monsoon, it's making complete sense. So this is the point. Sentence is a group of words where the words should be chosen according to the idea, and there should be a proper sequence to give the complete meaning. This is called sentence. Henceforth, knowing the words and knowing the grammar to put those words in a correct order, both are equally important for a good communication in either any languages. Okay, whether it's English, Hindi, Urdu, Telugu, Malayalam, French, any language, Egyptian, anything. Both of these two things are important. Okay, I hope you understood this. Now let's see a few theories about forming a sentence. Okay, a few basic concepts about a sentence. The first one is the most important, not the most important, but the first one. Okay, although it's very important, but not the most important. First, very important point is that a sentence, a new sentence, should always start with a capital letter. Okay, with a capital letter. Its first letter, the first letter of the first word of a sentence, I'm very sure you already know this, but still, in to give a clear picture, to tell everything once, I'm telling you this, that the first word should always be capital. Never miss it. I have checked your copies, I have checked your copies in previous year. Many of the students, not all of them, but some of them were doing this mistake. Writing the first word with the first letter of the sentence, word of the first word of the sentence with a smaller case number, smaller case alphabet. So it's not correct. Always use a capital letter in the first word of a sentence. Okay, first capital letter. So it's a very basic thing we should all know and always practice whenever we write anything. It's not to while we speak. These things are to write it properly. Okay, for speaking, to be discussed. For writing, we are discussing now. Okay, the first thing, capital letter. Okay, now the words in a sentence must be in a proper order. While writing, also we have to focus that they should be in a proper order. Okay, now a very interesting thing, how to end a sentence. There are three ways to end a sentence. Okay, like if I am writing that Bhagat Singh was a true patriot. So if someone is reading this sentence, then if I will stop here, then he might think that I was going to write some more words about it. Sentence may have increased, and okay, and he was let's say he was a very good reader. Okay, he loves to read books. In his last days in his jail, he was reading books only, as I have seen in a movie or read somewhere also. Okay, so the reader, what I'm trying to say is that the reader may think, that whoever is reading that sentence may think that the writer who has written this sentence may have increased it, or he will not get a clear picture whether this sentence is complete or he was going to write something else. So to end it, there are three ways to end it. We put a symbol. Three types of symbol are there. First one is full stop. Second one is mark of exclamation. Third one is a question mark. Okay. So in all the simple sentences, all these sentences which we discussed, and all those 5 sentences are given in the book, and most of the sentences. Okay, I would say 60, 70%, 80% sentences ends with a full stop, which are normal sentences. Okay, always ends with a full stop. Question mark is used whenever we ask a question, whenever we try to inquire something with a question, with a sentence. Then that sentence will end with a question mark. That means the writer wants you to answer it. Okay, henceforth he has put a question mark. Okay, let's say a same sentence can be turned into a question or a simple sentence by using a full stop and a question mark. How? Let's say if you are going. Okay, you are going. You are going. You are going. Full stop means you are going. It's final. I'm telling you, you are going. Okay, and if I put a question mark, you are going. I will ask you, you are going. Are you going? So it will have a question mark. That means it's a question. Okay, and mark of exclamation is used in few sentences which are basically shocking, or a bless, or a wish. Okay, may God bless us. Okay, it's a superior type of sentence. Okay, may it rains. Let's say there is a famine going around. Okay, there are no crops, no rain for a whole year. So what people will wish, what people will dream about, rain only. So if someone will say, may it rains. Okay, then in the Bible it was written that then there was light. Okay, when God happened, then there was light. God said, then there was light. So these types of sentences. Okay, what I am trying to say is that all those sentences with a wish and blessing. Okay, may God bless you. Okay, so these sentences have a mark of exclamation. Okay, or Hurrah, hurrah, we won. Okay, hip hip hooray. So these sentences have a mark of exclamation. Okay, exclamation means exploding, but means happy or bliss. You are getting my point now. We will see a lot of more examples of using these id sentence symbols later on. Then it will become more clear to you. Okay. So I hope you understood the basic concept of a sentence, and I hope you also enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching this video till here. See you all in the next video. Thank you very much.